Hello, everybody. Hello, it is I, troopersjp, and thank you for joining me as I play through Sundial Games' 2026 quest calendar, The Souls of Saraku, where we are playing villains, evil villains who are trying to avenge the death of the evil overlord who was vanquished by the terrible, awful heroes of the light. And, in the aftermath of the death of the evil overlord, of which I was one of his most favorite minions, I'm trying to rebuild his power base and become the next. I'm on a quest to gather the pieces of the overlord's body, bring them together, I guess. Hey, do you know, I just have this bad feeling that if I bring together all of the soul shards and the pieces of the body and all that business, that the evil overlord will try to just take over my body. I'm just calling it now that I just feel like I'm on this quest to become the evil overlord by gathering all the, the MacGuffins. And I just feel like if I'm successful, I just bet the evil overlord will just possess my body and then I'll be gone and it'll be the evil overlord in my body and I won't even get to enjoy the fruits of my evil labor. That's how it is when you're evil. Look, that may not happen. I may actually be able to become the evil overlord, but I've got doubts. Shay doesn't, but I do. Anyhow, when last we left our character, we were on our way towards Saltwind, which is a small port town that we want to go and take over. And I don't know how we're going to do that because we don't really have an army, but it's fine. And in the process, we saw this Pegasus in the sky, and then we fought the Pegasus because it attacked us out of nowhere. When we were just giving it food like a nice person, it was being judgy, and it attacked us. And then we cut it down because I had great rolls. And we're going to find out what happens in the aftermath of that battle today. This day, Thursday, March 19th, 2026, also known as Thorns Day, Frostmelt 19. And so, let us begin. Ooh, I'm seeing two images here, which I will put up there, a Pegasus and a Nightmare. Ooh, they both have 3 energy, and Pegasus has 1 persuasive and 2 animal tamer, whereas Nightmare has 2 athlete and 1 intimidating. Well, let's see what it has to say. The Pegasus tries to get away, but its wounds are too great. It collapses onto the ground, crying out in pain, as I, Shade Murdstone, approaches it. I have 3 choices here. I can heal and capture the Pegasus, which is a wisdom check. I can absorb the essence of the Pegasus, which is a strength check. Or I can turn the Pegasus into a nightmare, which is a dex check, but with no special skill bonuses. Ooh. Okay, so dex is my best. I've got a +3 dex, but none of the other things that I have, like I have a lot of things that help me boost things, and none of those things help me boost dex. So, well, look, I am Shade Murdstone, and what Shade Murdstone would try to do is turn this Pegasus into a nightmare, also because, obviously. So, I approach this Pegasus. See its crying, wounded body. A Pegasus won't suit my needs. However, I do know that I can turn a Pegasus into a nightmare by clipping its wings. I take my dagger out, and I stab at its wings. This reminds me of the song Hotel California, like they stab it with the ceiling knives, but they just can't kill a beast. The Pegasus does everything it can to stop me. I gain 1 notoriety. Oh, wow, I gain a notoriety? Well, I guess that's exciting. That brings my notoriety, because I lost 1 for being too nice. That brings my notoriety from 7 back up to 8. Okay. So I have to roll this dex check, everyone. I was rolling so hot yesterday, I do not know if I'll be rolling hot today. The thresholds are 9 or less, 10 to 17, and 18 or more. Okay. I roll an 8. Okay. Let's do the math. I roll an 8. I have a +3 in my dexterity. That brings me up to an 11. I will note what it says here under between 10 and 17. What it says is, the Pegasus thrashes at you. Reduce your health by 1. You may make this roll again to retry. If you do not, the Pegasus regains its strength and flies away. Here's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to take the hit, because I'm at full health. I'll reduce my health from 17 to 16. And I'm going to roll again. So as I begin to stab at it, trying to cut its wings, but its wings buffet me, and we are locked in a struggle of life and death. My life, its death. And I come at it again and again, and I roll a natural 20. I already have a boon, so you know. The Pegasus fights back in vain as I eventually clip its wings. The magic in the Pegasus twists it into an ashen beast with a flaming mane and tail, a nightmare, also very metal. I take some time to discipline and tame the animal, and I take the nightmare as a follower. Everyone, I get the nightmare as a follower. So I have a nightmare. And that's also, by the way, the end of the session. I'm going to have to decide which of my pets to replace it with. Does that make me a bad person? No. The nightmare, look at it. It's cool. It looks pretty cool, right? It's fine. I'm going to take this nightmare. I'm riding around on a fire-maned black nightmare with my bone shield and bone blade. And, I think that makes me kind of cool, basically. Yeah, I'm cool. More or less, kind of. Hey, everybody. That is the end of today's session. I didn't murder it. I healed it. Yeah, I'm troopersjp. I've been playing Shade Murdstone. Hey, if you have done today's session, what did you do? How did it work out for you? Yeah, let me know. And if you like this, subscribe, leave a comment. And I guess I will see you tomorrow as we find out if there's any more sort of consequences for all of that business. So come and check me out tomorrow when we play more of the Souls of Saraku. Bye, everybody. Bye.